What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We are in an unusual spot right now, that being the kitchen. Well, today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. So HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service that ships weekly boxes of fresh ingredients right to your front door, along with recipes to help make mealtime a lot easier. Don't even get me started on how delicious HelloFresh's recipes are. HelloFresh also offers a Hello Custom, which allows you to customize your box by swapping out protein aside for another, upgrading for a more luxe experience, or adding protein to a veggie meal. There's literally all types of meals to choose from. That means the more choices, the more variety, and the more meals truly tailored to you. Look at that. HelloFresh even gives you a little cooking sheet. So that way you're not just lost once you get these meals. Even if you're not at home and you may be on vacation or travel a lot, you can actually have your meals delivered right to your door at your vacation destination. Whatever your goals may be, HelloFresh offers a huge selection of different meals from vegetarian, pescatarian, and even fit meals to make it a lot easier to stick to your goals. Meat is all seasoned and cooked. I do want to mention real quick, using HelloFresh, you can actually cut down about 25% of your food waste compared to shopping at a grocery store. So there are tons of benefits that come along with this. And just like that, we are ready to eat. This meal looks insane. Honestly, came out pretty good. Let me give you guys a quick little rundown. We got white rice with golden corn. We got some chopped pepper, parsley, along with some lime drizzled on top of all that. Then we got some meat. And lastly, we got a whole bunch of different seasonings. I literally feel like I'm eating a taco. Like, so good. I can taste all the seasonings, the corn, the rice. This is insane. Big shout out to HelloFresh. In the past 2 weeks of using them, I put on about 10 pounds, which is insane. And one specific reason for that is that all the meals are already like packaged. I don't have to do any thinking, and they're just ready to be cooked. If you want to accomplish your goals or even make your life a bit easier, go to HelloFresh.com and use code BINGO16 to receive 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring today's video. Also, the link will be in my description down below. Now, let's get into the video. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're gonna be adding structure to the whole outside of the pond. As you know, it's very, very hot here in Florida. So that's what made me come up with this idea of just seeing the ducks always like out in the pond. There's not much shade except from these large trees in the back there. So I decided let's add some like right next to the pond. That way they don't always have to go to the same spot. They have all different areas. I do have my landscapers on the way that are gonna be helping out today. We are gonna be using trees that are actually planted on the property and just replanting them around the pond. So once they get here, we're gonna get started on it. So I'm thinking for the trees, we use the biggest ones we have right now. So we can do one right here, just like kind of like, like right here-ish. And then the same thing with that one, just in the corner somewhere over there. Maybe like right here.
Sure, yeah, it's fine here.
So we're gonna plant 2 smaller palms right on the corners of the pond. And then right in the back there, we're gonna head to Garden Depot and try to pick up a way bigger palm tree that's a little more grown and kind of has like a little bend to it, so it can actually like hang over the pond, create a lot of shade for the fish, ducks, anything living inside there. So we're gonna get started on planting these smaller ones. Once they get going on that, we'll head to Garden Depot and see if we can find something a little bigger. Wow. Ronnie, are you able to drink these?
Yeah, you can drink the coconut.
They come with coconut, so whenever we want to get a nice little fresh coconut water, just come to one of these coconuts, break it open, and start chugging. Not only do the humans enjoy the coconuts, but as you can see here, Meatball absolutely loves them. Anytime one falls from the tree, he comes over and he'll absolutely tear that thing to pieces. That coconut will be shreds in about an hour here. He's a little mini pit bull. Oh my gosh, bro. I swear that has to weigh probably 400 pounds. All right, that's a heavy tree. Hopefully no one saw that. Yep, okay. It's pretty cool that we're able to use all the trees from the property. We don't really need to buy many more. Probably one more bigger one, but for the most part, a lot of these palm trees were already planted here. So we're actually able to just replant them around the property, and that's exactly what we're doing. So nothing's going to waste here. Every tree's being used, and just put them in a better looking spot. Once that thing grows, it's just gonna create so much shade over the pond and help cool down the water, give the fish shade, ducks shade, anything living in here pretty much. So yeah, if you plant it straight up, it will obviously go phew. But if you plant it at an angle like Ronnie's saying, it will kind of grow out and then start to bow up. So it will have a cool little like curve to it and hang over the pond. So we got tree number 1 planted. They're working on tree number 2. We do want a larger tree in that back corner. So what we're gonna do is head to Garden Depot, see if we can shop around and find a more established tree for that back corner. Okay, taking a quick stop at Home Depot, see if we can find any colored plants to just add some color to the pond. As of right now, we have those 2 trees, which add some nice structure and shade, but try to brighten it up a bit and see if we can find some nice plants. Right here, what are these? These look cool. They look kind of like pond plants. Nice little flower at the top. Now these plants aren't gonna be going in the water. They're just gonna be like on the outside of the pond. So they're gonna get a lot of water to be able to grow, but they're not gonna be actually in the water. Grab a couple of these, probably, how much we talking, 10 bucks? Grab like 3 of them. Boom. We'll get a couple of these. These are definitely colorful. I think just planting them like in certain spots will look cool throughout the pond. We'll grab a couple of these, about 3 of them. That should be good. All right, got a whole cart full of plants. We're gonna get these guys home and get them planted in the pond. Start off with like a big boy, I think. I'm thinking like right here in this area. It won't just be like in the open, but it will also add some color to all these water plants. So we'll start digging here. There we go. Oh, perfect freaking hole. Wow, maybe I should be a landscaper. Okay, well, first plant is planted. Not bad, honestly, not bad. As of right now, this is still like a new plant. So once it starts to fall out, all these leaves start to settle, it will kind of look like that. But yeah, just gotta let it do its thing for a couple months and everything will start growing in and looking nice. First plant is down, a lot more to go. What should we do next? Oh, we'll do like 1 of each. Since we kind of have like 2 of everything, almost 3 of everything, we'll do 1 of each on camera, and then the rest of them we'll just plant, and then once they're done planted, we'll show you guys how they look. So we'll go to this one next. We haven't done one of these. Figure out a good spot for this. My main thing is to leave the front all open because that's where we do a lot of the feedings, filming, and kind of have all this back area all plants. And now we're gonna get a giant tree. I didn't forget about that. We're still gonna get it, but this tree's gonna be so big that we're gonna need a machine to actually plant it. So we're waiting on that. We were supposed to do it when Ronnie was here, but we then realized like it was just too big of a tree. So I'll definitely put it in an upcoming video. So yeah, just make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that little subscribe button right there. Click it and you'll never miss out on a video we post. I got a good spot for this one. So a while back, I put a big piece of driftwood in here. And I think if we plant this right next to it, just like coming out of the driftwood almost, it'll look cool. So let's see. Right here is the piece of driftwood I was talking about. Very, very nice piece. We're gonna plant this plant right next to it. Get started. Seriously though, I think this is actually a good idea because a lot of like little turtles and even sometimes lizards bask on this, iguanas. So if we have a nice like tree next to it, they'll have like one sunny spot and then they'll also have a little shade spot. So this is a good area. Oh my gosh, what's that freaking movie, man? Holds. You know that movie? That's what I feel like. Exactly like that. So please guys, hit that like button. Just hit it. If we can get 10,000 likes on this video, I'll be happy. There's nothing I'm gonna get you guys or anything. Just get me 10,000 likes. There's no surprise. Let's see, does that fit? If this fits, I'm going to get my oh, yep. I'm going to get the landscaping license today. That is a good hole right there. Fill it all back in. Honestly, I like this plant a lot. We are set. Dude, that actually looks really good. A lot better than the last one. Just like, I think it's because it's purple and it stands out and just pops, so stoked with that one. Look at the ducks. Look how big they're all getting. It's crazy. We hatched like 99% of them out of an egg. I think the only one that we didn't is the big jumbo Aflac in the back there. Oh yeah, by the way too guys, remember all those mollies we put in here? You can see some on the bank here. They breeded, so that's a great sign. But we got wild mollies just hanging out on the bank here. So sick because we literally put them in probably not even a week ago and we already have babies going. Okay, we got a lot of plants to plant. So what we're gonna do is get them all planted. I'm gonna need David's help. So we're gonna put the camera down for a couple minutes. Once they're all planted, we'll then pick it back up and give you guys a rundown of everything. We are done. Wow, I am honestly shocked. I was not expecting for it to come out like this. Like at first I was thinking, okay, we're just gonna add some plants. It's more for the fish, the ducks, and they can just get some shade. But now after having them all planted, it made this pond look 10 times better. I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know if camera really does it justice because it makes everything look small. This looks insane. I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of everything. Right here we have 3 smaller plants. Pretty cool spot that we planted them at. A lot of ducks and everything hang out in this area. So once these get bigger, they'll have some shade. It's like a little mini pond right here and then some plants going around it. So looks cool. But to the right of that, we have a nice giant plant. This thing gets pretty big, also grows some nice flowers. So once it starts sprouting, it won't even look like it was planted here. It'll look like it's been here for years. Now right over here, I think this is gonna be my favorite spot. I used to have them on my old pond and they looked awesome. So we decided to add some to this pond and give it like 2 months. These things will be about this big and half of them will just be like flowing over the side of the pond. All the little mollies and fish will be able to hang up in there. Also will add some color and look a lot better than just like this grass on the side here. But yeah, that's pretty much all the plants. I think we have a total of about 10 of them. Looks a lot better. Like I said, give it a couple months so everything can grow in. Right now, everything's pretty small, so it needs to grow, but once it has grown in, you'll see it just filled out a lot better and look a lot better for camera. But other than that, I'm pretty satisfied with how it all came out. This is more for the animals than it is looks, so they're definitely gonna be happy. As you guys saw earlier in the video, the ducks were already actually hanging out under the palm trees, using them as shade. Here in Florida, it's very hot, so these animals definitely needed this. If you guys enjoyed the video though, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see underwater structure added to the pond, let me know in the comments down below or get this video to 10,000 likes. That simple, 10,000 likes and we will add some giant underwater structure for all the pond fish in this pond. I think it will be absolutely epic, just designing the structure, getting the structure, then of course adding it to the pond. It'll be an epic video. So with that being said, see y'all in the next one. See ya!